Thousands of street parties and lunches are due to take place on Sunday ahead of a star-studded concert on the second day of events for the coronation. Members of the royal family will attend community events during the day before seeing Katy Perry and Take That perform at Windsor Castle later. The more relaxed nature of Sunday's events come after King Charles and Queen Camilla were crowned on Saturday. MPs and campaigners accused the police of stifling free speech after members of the group Republic, which wants to replace the monarchy with an elected head of state, were arrested on Saturday morning ahead of a planned protest in Trafalgar Square. Scotland Yard said its response was proportionate given the once-in-a-generation event it was policing. On Sunday, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh will attend a coronation big lunch in Cranleigh, Surrey, while the Princess Royal and her husband Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence will join a community street party in Swindon. The Duke of York's daughters Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie will also attend a big lunch in Windsor. Later at 2000 hours BST, the coronation concert takes place at Windsor Castle and will be broadcast live on BBC One and BBC Radio 2. As well as performances from big names including Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, Take That, Olly Murs and Paloma Faith. A world-class orchestra will play an array of musical favorites. There will also be a joint performance from the Royal Ballet, the Royal Opera House, the Royal Shakespeare Company, the Royal College of Music and the Royal College of Art. People have already started queuing for the concert, including Olly Murs fans Jess, 24, from Manchester and Rachel, 21, from Essex, who won tickets through a public ballot. The pair got up at 4:30 BST to travel to Windsor, finding themselves at the front of the queue on the long walk. "We've come to see Olly today, he's our king," they told BBC Breakfast. More than 2,000 people including 90 foreign leaders came to Westminster Abbey in central London on Saturday to see the coronation of the King and Queen. As well as overseas dignitaries including President Emmanuel Macron of France and US First Lady Jill Biden. The congregation included celebrities, everyday heroes, and family and friends of Charles and Camilla. The 2-hour service saw the king pledge not to be served, but to serve before receiving the orb and scepter, which are symbolic of his regal power. After he and Queen Camilla were crowned by the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, they returned to Buckingham Palace to take their places on the balcony with other members of the royal family for a reduced flypast by British military helicopters and the jets of the RAF Red Arrows aerobatic team. The armed forces staged the biggest ceremonial military operation since Queen Elizabeth's II 1953 coronation, with 4,000 servicemen and women from across the world taking part in the procession from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Abbey. The King's youngest, the Duke of Sussex, was not among members of the royal family on the palace balcony, as the BBC understands he was not invited. Prince Harry, who travelled alone to London from his home in California, where his wife Meghan stayed with their 2 young children, sat 2 rows from his brother Prince William, the Prince of Wales, at Westminster Abbey. It is the first time he has been seen publicly with his family since his controversial memoir Spare came out, in which he revealed tensions and disagreements with other members of his family. He left the Abbey shortly after the end of the service to catch a plane back to the US, where his son Archie was celebrating his 4th birthday.